Hey Gemini, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for August 28th, 2023. This is for Gemini. Last shuffle coming up for Gemini here. All right, let's see what's going on. So we have intuition and manifestation, and we have dark thoughts. So this tells me that it's very important that you don't project too far into the future of like based on your present circumstances. It's important not to be like, well, based on my bank account today, I won't be able to take a trip next year, kind of thing. Because this looks like real true manifestation for you. Um, you are missing so many key components to what your future is going to be like that it's no point in running through that maze in your head of like where you could be and what you're going to do. Don't base anything that you're doing or that you not doing, but don't base anything that you're trying to make happen off of what's going on in your present day. They're showing that you will end up holding back. This is an energy of you need to be dreaming really big, because if you start from where you are right now, and some of you may be like, okay, listen, I'm set for life. And if that's the case, then you're good to go, right? But even in that space, it doesn't matter. You are missing a lot of like, you can't see what's coming up. Basically, you have no clue what's up ahead for you, or the blessings along your path, or the gifts that you may discover along the way. And so they're speaking a lot about, with this intuition and manifestation, you have Page of Swords, Four of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, and King of Cups. If you looked at your situation for right now, there's an energy of like, some of you may be like having a hard time saving money. There's a lot of I'm being watched energy. Like you may feel like you're being scrutinized, watched. You may feel like you have to hold back your feelings on the situation simply because you feel so defeated in it. And, there's a lot of that. They're showing that that's a deception, that your wishes are actually coming true. So don't base anything off of right now. Focus on like, I want to be here. I want to be there. I am this person. I'm going to be there. All of that, right? Very soon. Like you need to be very specific when Knight of Swords is here. Now, if Knight of Pentacles is here, I would say definitely be extremely specific. But Knight of Swords is more of like the truth of the matter, where like the truest place you want to be, not something like, I hope to have $700 billion by this point. That's the Knight of Pentacles. That means it's going to take a minute for a spirit to gather that money up, right? But with the Knight of Swords, this speaks of like, I want to feel free. I want to feel like it's not, oh my gosh, they're looking at me, but look at me, I'm doing it. And so they're speaking a lot about not coming from the place of where you are, okay? Dark thoughts with the Four of Cups and Two of Swords, that tells me that you're missing a lot, right? That any decisions that you make based off of where you are right now is very clouded and confusing because there's something missing out of this cup, and this means that there's stuff you can't see. You're blindfolded. You have choices ahead of you. You have no clue what's around the bend here in the maze of your mind. So they're asking you to dream really big, dream with your entire heart with the King of Cups, and not only that, allow for spontaneity and growth. You cannot predict what's going to come up ahead. It has nothing to do with where you are now. Like you're going to be one of these. This is like a success story, right? Like you're here now, but in next week, next year, next month, you could be somewhere where it has you have no clue. It won't resemble where you are, and it's also an improvement, is what this shows. Now you have letting go of Temperance and Queen of Swords. Being short-tempered, let go of this. You may be very impatient because you're not sure what's coming up. There's an energy of like, I'm so unsure that it makes me impatient. And you may have itchy feet and, still feel like this energy of anxiety, feeling defeated, still there. And they're saying that a lot of it comes from just feeling very impatient. Let go of thinking that things have to be a certain way with the Queen of Swords. I mean, that is air energy, but she's also one who is very logic based. So things aren't really making sense, in your space right. According to this, things may not be making sense in your space right now, and so it may be very hard to just sit and twiddle your thumbs. But let go of the idea that things aren't going to come together is more so what this says too, because Temperance is the angel that makes everything come together, anything come together. Look, she's bringing fire and water together to grow a beautiful flower out of a chalice. So I would say she's a miracle worker, a reconciler of things. And so let go of the idea that, it has to come a certain way, or else I'm chopping it, I'm cutting it out. Allow for spontaneity and growth. Open your mind. Expand your horizons on your future. Okay, increase with Death and Knight of Cups. Now, the increase in this energy is saying that a lot of things are changing. Okay, there's a lot of things changing. Plans may change. With the best intentions, some of those things may change. They're also speaking about someone coming back around. A lot of people from the past are just going to come and show up. People that you may have been like, I left this behind because it does not work for me anymore. Seems like they're making a comeback. Of course, we know we're in retrograde season, so you're going to see a lot more of that, a lot of apologies, but they'll quickly turn into invitations. Like, the invitations may quickly turn into apologies or vice versa. But I would really want to put out that this is a time for you to have a lot of patience. This is a time for you to know that things are going to come together. Let go of these self-limiting beliefs that things won't, based on where you are right now. It's very easy to do that if you're in a place where it's like the Four of Pentacles. I can't afford to lose XYZ. I can't afford to XYZ, whatever it is. Because Four of Pentacles is afraid to lose, right? Typically. But you should not manifest things from a place of lack. And that's another aspect of this that they want you to pay attention to. You cannot manifest anything from a place of all mind and no heart, right? Or all heart and no logic. So they want you to realize that things will come together. It's a repetitive message, but there is a side message of somebody coming in from the past. A lot of people actually when there's an increase with Death and Knight of Cups. So be on the lookout for that. So you could be dealing with the Sagittarius. We have Scorpio. And we have Cancer, Pisces, also another Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. So you could be a Gemini, Cancer cusp. We have Libra, Scorpio cusp. We also have Libra, Scorpio, and Aquarius, Pisces. We also have Scorpio, Sagittarius cusp. We don't have to be dealing with those signs at all. However, these signs could be in your chart. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.